020-780-5398 and 0244-525908. FDA Aji Ejedian Kratui Atum.
No matosumi no abo apemo aha aye Pent Radio 100.1 FM ye wokumase asokwa aye Pentecost House and enumere and somewhere AC or my Ghana muni amahudo so be yansaka and yatras and enumere had the ebro say no num and fa kasie ye akenkan for ayeme or hinibanya komene
mame ajua ahenkra kachiri
one my boy chidomari free newsroom a reverend father edi kind na fe so Esther Afro one ne kwabna uso diomi one my and tire chipampen edi free newsroom sanso na akwa be fonten fidie kese so a Facebook ye dem live a Pent Radio 100.1 FM YouTube and also so ye dem sa ni nyina datebia Ernestina oba papa bi datebia bena hono and no so technical room hono ma enanwumre wo streaming ni nyina kama wo twa egu e wo hono edmaya wo ko no a wo ja commenter wo like anu ahye no say ja commenter dia to ase se bre pamu no ya be kinkan ni nyina na ye de amount ye WhatsApp number no so ye de beto dwa e de amount de akoso bia wo betimi e de won so comment e de aba na enwumre kase na ensam dia edima kotini bi ene say Apostle Eric Nyameche was say wo pese wa ware ejina na eyeye pade a ene bohuka
Ghana man panyin John Dramani Mahama say CJ Chief Justice ya suspended no nsam no ogusuwa etwen committee ni de omde bebe bia no o de be ye adwuma
na Chief Justice ya suspending imami ene wono so tabiri nasem akwakopie mu ewo ECOWAS Community Court of Justice eno ewo Nigeria Abuja ese yenka bi mano
Road Minister so akasa se nyese aban aye na dwene se contractors a yade contrage ahye wo mu nsem no ntuo muka
Ono nyamfo Rashid Pelpo wono ena ye wosofo hwe padie nsem so wose samredi committee no ayede emra mu na fenso ne sakra ya show musa na wotwemiru pepepe wode beba ne nyina no ensem na wokwakoda ne ani bi ne se ye bema agya no nso paternity leave ogitum a eya WhatsApp yen
Ensempina eka wei ho ena samufo asemwa ma ye na anwumre yi yetena se na yade som se anwumre nonum mpai mu kase wo Pent Radio 100.1
Ya boa for waso ya sefa kai se ho kanyina eye ohenere spices na afin so ohenere on dairy powdered milk ene winya milk ibia emofra benom empanisu benom koko anase tea bibia Tom Brown na chese wahwe agum na chese no ano no busua no manije na eno no sanso ena ohenere spices eno na ne yede eno aduane ema ne yede ema ne anije ema anije ne kabom ebafie winya bigu fia ebeboa wo restaurant na afin so choba ba bibia wan krankra unsu nya bia obeye ohenere na ukunu aye ohene wonom adama ene yede kase ne ebro ya dane hutia wane agye abofo wonom krato yede kase ne nchiremu ebeto so sisia
midofo a minni hu agro na say die waduane ne da no ayesronko
Anyo mura ohenere spices abefi aduane de ayesronko ohenere chicken seasoning se wototo wo chi ana wo ye akokọ nam ho bribia fakakra som
froye no
ohenere stew seasoning no be manageta
jollof no
ohenere jollof seasoning ma no hwam ni odew mu odew
fried rice no kra die
ohenere fried rice seasoning Emma me free Freddy aponchin kakra no me do ohenere go seasoning na ye asam na ne se mira ohenere seasoning powder ya woni beef shrimp noodles any de keke eka anunsu ye de aduane ne hwam ne ne de no ubedi adibio enti obapa ohenere spices abama yen aduane no aye de efrise ne die ne nso aye de
ohenere spices ye
e wo dwa hodro mu eto phone for 020-780-5398 and 0244-525908 FDA Aji Ejedian Kratui Atum.
Aresha me mo akwa ba de bakase no so fe yemo ramu ne mfa kase no ne nkyere mo ento awoso. Chairman of the Church of Pentecost, say Apostle Eric Nyameche. Wakasa edi ato ejidi for Christopher nyinanim say, "Woni koso opese so wawari ejina ene wo so wutimi nya brenya ho adache ebo ho kana kana wo bo no enye sika nko ana sika e wo kana wo ka wo se wo ma odo eko e wo se wo ma adache ensunsu ewuram. The apostle ka se kana investment no wo se we invest into your marriage. We Apostle Eric Nyameche, Chairman Church of Pentecost.
Great investment is required to build any fruitful relationship. Now, when you are careless about your marriage, you won't have any meaningful marriage. It will be rocky. Now we have, but we must hold it. And marriages must be worked at. We should see the partners investing into making the marriage work. And don't be careless about your marriage. Now, if you don't want it to be rocky, invest into it. Now, invest time. Invest love. Love is primarily a verb. Now it's you have to do something about it. Now work at the marriage. In Mark the same way.
Any awuti Apostle Eric Nyameche, Chairman of the Church of Pentecost.
Enra Ghana man panyi ene na futufo ehyiamu ewo Jubilee House na ehyiamu no mu no ana wo bo mabaso se Chief Justice yatwe na sensen ne nsem no sɛ de omosi aka no no ɛso ani papa na mmom empanyimfo a wɔde adwuma no ahyɛ wɔ mo nsa sɛ wɔ mo nhwehwɛ mu no sɛ wɔ mo yɛ ɔmo hwehwɛ mu wie na ensunsanso bi ebefiri mu aba no enya beto nanim nko ade a wɔde bɛyɛ adwuma.
Undertaking your work in earnest, as the chairman of the council has stated. We've referred several things to the council for advice, mostly in respect of appointments to governing boards and other statutory institutions. And I want to thank you for the approvals you have given us and for expediting the work of government. It's helped us to more speedily than any government in the past have persons in place to begin to prosecute the reset agenda that we have. On the issue of governance, we've had the difficulty issue with regards to the suspension of the Chief Justice, and of course the Council of State was involved in a part of that process. And so we've done our part. The rest is left with the committee that was set up to come out with whatever its findings are. And based on that, whatever the consequential issues are will be dealt with.
Anyway, Ghana man penny John Dramani Mahama.
Nani a Chief Justice ya born Nasam and Nasa Mampany Ekan Asami. Another year, and Deputy Attorney General Justice Siram Sai one on so Ede Abetu a year. Watchers a Chief Justice said what Tabri Nasam Kra. Adi Akopiemo Ewo ECOWAS Community Court of Justice. I know Ewo Buja Nigeria. Na watch them more crata ababeda one money manase court and crata or the abra one was also say July Bosman as a kuta on Sabosman Danetoso and 9 and Chief Justice Mame Gertrude Araba Isabato Kono wade ononso ne nsem ekwokodan eye ECOWAS court ye no ewo Abuja na ne nsem wade ekwokodan court ne se court nka bi ma ne nyina ne se ye tiatia ne fa ahudie so suspension ana se twa atwe na sensen kra enni nyina so eno ti court enhwe no wontu nan emfensim na ne amampani twa watwe na sensen nyina so wontu twa nyina mu ne ensan fa ne position emfema no wasi ene esa atwe na sensen ti na adwuma wo so ye se Chief Justice wontimi nye ono ankasa na tena ya na se na so ye ne office e de ama no wontimi enko ho no mo enkonkwaye adwuma eno nti no court na enhwe na dia esese woya na se ne right ana se tumi a wo se Chief Justice na yensan enyi nyina emfema no enti woko eye ECOWAS Community Court no and no 4th July.
Abusua ya tuasam na so na ya diamau na ora Governor Kwame Agboza eye road minister wase mampanyin mahama amamu a wobuo no enye se wo bu nani agu won mo yede kontraje ahye wo monsa se omunye yi akwan ene akwan tempon ewo wo mayi mu no wo makatua wontua wase se wo beye mampanyin na se yede aso ye bi hye wonsa ewo se wo je nkrata na wo hwe nkrata ni mu kosi ase ansa na wo tua ka wotua ka anhwe ya wo betua ka bi a eni kwan se wotua eno nti no wo mo ede niama agu akwan mu se won mo yede contract ya show mo nsa ni nyina no wo mo betua mo ka enche kra.
We did not actually neglect paying contractors. As I said, when we came in, one of the things we needed to do is to actually vet some of those payments. Why do we have to do that? Somebody will say, you came to meet the bill, just pay it. My brothers and sisters, it would have been a problem of, in some cases, double paying for some things. You will be surprised to note that in this ministry, normally we contract and we say the source of fund for the project is either road fund or government of Ghana. There is evidence that sometimes we approve and award project as a road fund project. In the course of the execution of the project, somehow the source of fund is changed to government of Ghana. So road fund holds a list of certificates on their books, yet somehow those certificates find themselves onto the Give Me system as a GOG project. And there's evidence that sometimes attempts are made to get this certificate paid twice, that is from GOG and then from road fund. It is not appropriate for us to basically sit unconcerned for this to happen since we have very scarce resources. So it is very clear that the finance minister was doing the right thing by making sure that when we have certificates at road fund, those certificates are not repeated in the books of Ghana government at another level where we'll end up paying twice for the same project.
Na enwachino and onimonyam foyi echese aban wabone homoden pa wayade asa se obido ka no otua bia ene obenya rehemu se de aka no obetua ka ho enu ntisika no ode contractors no 21 billion Ghana cedis. Now so abaya bone homoden bia etuemu 4 billion Ghana cedis ade aka no wo mu betua.
On the bigger issue of how do we address the payment to contractors, since we have already admitted, if you listen to His Excellency the President of the Republic, he indicated that towards the end of this month, the Finance Minister would be taking steps to retire some of the debt owed contractors so that they can go back to site and complete the work. On record, we are intending to pay some 4 billion Ghana cedi towards retiring part of the 21 billion from this month. I have no doubt that will be on record to be one of the biggest payments at a particular time to make sure that we are serious about clearing the debt and then also paying for, making provision to start the new works we are talking about. So there's no doubt that government is committed and will continue to prioritize paying for road works done.
Onimonyamfo Governor Kwame Agboza a road minister.
Na mamemfa wo entwaswe na enei ononyamfo Dr. Rashid Pelpo wono sonso ena eye waswafo a wohwa padie ensam eso ononyamfo Rashid Pelpo ede atudwa echese ebra woba abamu anase yede na hye yema na woba office penu hu se eye committee anase bedwaku a wonom eye Ghana amamra eye ne fa ehwa padie ensam so emu hwemu ni adanedane no na chese wonom enwieye na wonom enwieye na wo se wono sonso epa bedwaku ni bi na wonom ba beto a wonom adwuma no eso sakrekitu bi no ye ewomu na saa abedwaku yi wo se wo hwe animu a se ne enche bia wonom ebetimi ede wonom anu disem abre no anase wonom hwehwemu ne won sakra ya wope osusu se wo se eye wo Ghana amamra hwa pade nsem so nyina no wode ne nyina beba beto nanim na we ni sa pade won nsem we 24 hour economy ne de eka ho sa enso so na paternity leave eno so ehiem se ebeka se bema bi oyire ekwa wo ya anase oyire wo a se da oyire be maternity leave no won so yema won so paternity leave ebeba be hye sa amra we yam na no eno no nyafo Rashid Pelpo echire mu sei
when I got to office, I realized the committee had not finished doing the work. There was a proposal for me to change the committee and appoint a new committee. Because we wanted the team agent, I asked them to go back and present me a report of what they have done. They have done that, and I'm giving it to another committee to examine and to finalize the issues. Government is a continuum. Once it had been worked on by people who know the law, interpretations on the issues will only result in us saying that this thing doesn't mean what our policy stands for. But within the scope work, the framework of how the labor law should look like, there are very basic areas that we don't dispute about. We simply wanted to reflect the present legal circumstance in our perspective about the policy of labor, the job, international labor migration issues, and of course the 24-hour economy. So we see that these should be captured in a manner that should not erase them, or that should not warrant a second revision when a new government comes. They have to be permanently inscribed, and they should serve the purpose of our advancement in the labor law of Ghana.
Na eno eyo for Dr. Rashid Pelpo was say yetimi edeshe emremu said ebeya aban bia ebeba no obeto aso na mum wonye adefofro
yet also ewo NPP amanyo ku no akache na ora Justin Frimpong kodua eye chochofo Emma Amanyo Kono, one in some for a yenshemu, a one crampumpu, mantamo, and a ya. Now, and some for Shamunasi no chemchese a blekuma noto. Easy say about one, Yabesa Quaqua to Hobium, and your polling stations and crown, and now Omode Niama Egua Quemum. Na Yasat was a son, no money there, Jitumwa, and ye, Mame, a queer every year, and now and Kunim Diano Wadi, and Kunim Diano so 1 year dinner dear, ya different in some
MPP party no every court SL 4 January 2025 say electoral commission one Bible Kumanov no share police stations ataka muno one share no kikani nabo ya unipa wadi kunim or Bible Kumanov court saka say police before SL electoral commission wo ban ye share ye timi ya bo modi America 3 police stations be apa so electoral commission e parliament I'm a recent TV in Ghana for the woman. Dr. Bosman, SS Sugia said, Abdul Kumanov, Yaka, 3 police stations. 12 June, Electoral Commission, any party CIA, MPP, NDC, CIA, and almost said, I got 3 police stations. Yet now, when this is for almost Montiasia, Chinchina, Ram. Electoral Commission said there be 1 break, I got 3 police stations. After the day next year, 1st July, electoral commission, every parties they say the NDC vote and then on back here. And on that year MPP for a party no, a near parliamentary candidates, a region, a national, and the electoral commission can
na enwachi no ana reference pon ede to asobia mi say pink sheet no ani pipi amanyo kuo no wo mo scan ya wo mo ewo copies ewo ho na onmonyamfo ekua free ye eba mu no na chese wanya mma no 419 ana wanya entinkunimde ni de eye ne de nti wo ka che MPP mane se abato no mu nkoto bi
MPP, yes, second precinct here, yes, can precinct no. Say, yeah, and put you cry, you may not copy at all. And 281 police stations, no, yes, can precinct here. And Sana, you're quite electoral commission. And you're quite electoral commission, no, you say you do with him, and no, and then precinct, yes, can 281 in Lano, Yabe, oh, TV, so the action. Now, what you press conference. And you can't now, yeah, your candidate are original, and we elections no 440 votes. And the electoral commission, side 19 police stations are what can was and plan. Living on is come, now, you show our TV so. And your records in now, Nanyanum Ablokumano for December 7th. Who are to find a mobile tuaba? Who are Java and a Matuaba? And by now, Matuano, Motua, I might get my men and never go free in a degree. And idea, one and idea, Messias said, I buy that to you, and let our commission like I said, let
na ne krokro mu no ana ora Justin Kodua from Pon e kasa sabato commission no eba monten so no be kasa 19 polling stations no mentimi am verify ya na chese onim adwuma woye.
Question Busan easy for match say how they arrive at the 3 outstanding polling stations. In film ho, and I want him say lessons behind the stakes are high, integrity is at stake, and call for future account. And before Sababa one Tiambaka say Akaseno, then I won't so. And I walk you through how a collation is done. Collation be a presiding officer no ewo. Obia what follow about to be names. That is how it is done. Yeah, qua presiding officer no cranny pink sheet. No diaba. To a cabby be a Kenyano now agent for so check it to make sure say do can no crowd sanity and say easy for no there be na mo ye one and net to or confirm mo ma mo ka say ye wie na ka 3 polling stations. Sa question no electoral commission timi as and na 2 say electoral commission esa be catch say ne call for am verifier obi am afraid to say then they are incompetent or because say obi catch say adwuma wa ya be sabontin a wa jetum saka ni patre they are coming back to tell me say adwuma me ye no ma anye ni ye na me boa na me anhwe manhu ana mama ni partner so authenticate ala say oshen anya. Then what are you telling about yourself?
Chocho from my NPP Amanyo Kono Ayora Justin Kodua Frempong.
I na ma memfa wo ento aso free MPP for one ensem ye moe na memfa wo enko eye teacher and educational workers union. Ye twa ntia wa from tew anei ne nkrabata ewo eye Kwame Nkrumah Siapon emu. One me chese wote atua ni nyina ne se dia wo pene aban empese wode ebema wonom meno ekase yi owura eye Charles Arthur wono eye chairman Edmatew ne nkrabata ewo Kwame Nkrumah Siapon mu ejina ahomaso a ye ne na ebedwetwe nkomodiafo wonom ehawo ho owura tampa chote minka memo adwomo akwaba ya da sepa no adaje na mosi tewu die na moje free aban ho no mo a mosi nka mesam kranya de a mobehwe asiesie eye lecture house ama yakotro mesam wo hoyi
ya beda wose ana mi chiamo chifu nyina ye ko yenya correction kakra every tertiary education workers union of Ghana ayi 20 kan tewu ji chara tewu Ghana.
Okay.
Different from teachers and educational workers union of TUC. Now, yes, some dear one say, now you can teachers and educational workers union of TUC. And you watch him, 50, 2 years in it. Say, much of you know, so now the Abana say, Lay with Monumua. And the Nadia also answer, Emrao. Some run also a different Nipa, who put to me, also a to me, Tamanudi workers name no. Dear the Amano.
Okay.
And on the night to me, I know, TUC. And yeah, by any I can say they be also a kind of I'm going if he's any parent also. And you know, woman kind of I know, and I could pass and here, and only I will say, a director general for GTech, a professor Bragin upon. As I mean, who cry one or Gigin and say, who can't say, I think you only say, what actually the Abba say, a year to use for no more, a domukuma, and so many Yamo Munina on farmer workers say, what public investors in a. And only I can say, because we're gonna have no don't come in our madam Cassia. As only in any Nasa Vassani for a commune, a Drebaqua, and if I'm more Baqua. Ye kind, ye probably be labor regulation 207, LR 1833, section 10.1. Also, Monkona labor officer and kind. You are only pardon near the 2 week different against educate a man only do a case name Arabia. Oh, and I'm saying, invest beyond just and by investing. KNWSia, Yahweh, Lemon Yahweh, Sa, Naswan, Asam Nanu, and also all my young Yanisa. And there's all my young Yanisadia, Yabetia, and Sadia Tietri.
My young share a Jumaso ya moye ewo Siapon and I say Suku Himwa, and Untimocha said Motiachi and Yadian so hetero crumpo ebebaso.
You, as the woman said, Yay, Oko University Library, your staff ni bio, your members bio. Driver for your members ni bio. Lab, your members ni bio. Cleaner for new workers ni bio, officer, your members ni bio. After Uban Estita, your members on sanitary members. Of course, traveling your members or security. chunk of members in your call for. And to say, Yaka say, yeah, made ma, investing penny for the so how never. Emo for that, form the day to day running away, but some count your own Nisa. And I will try him for. And Tina, my sisters, what try him for there. And yen so many area. BBC.
I don't know what my day.
I say, KNUS is over to Ghana for 785. Over to use for almost 123. What is out to 120 years so? Also put to me crata. Oko University of Development Studies are UDSR. Teu Ghana 582. Teu TUC 14. Over Winiba, Teu Ghana 400. Teu TUC any part 10. What's any part 10 those? There, as I asked some grammar here, I want to say, yeah, well, maybe to say Amusted, UHAS, UNEL, CK Tadam, any sustainable development so many. Omu de need to use in Ikra, a corner bin ho. And so still also on Panama Yan Ghana for the Teu Ghana for and call cancer. Now just a bonny man will be aye. And the Yakas and somebody say, yeah, no, yeah, by young call strike, yeah, Cocra, Jews for Home Juma. Yes, okay, Yabako.
And to say, dear, mobile range lecture house and I'm a miss my basso. Oh,
Yago don't miss him, dear, Musha say, Neda. It's your catch, you just say, oh, be our work, your member. Oh, yeah, man, you are mono, miss him, no. Say, you do to miss him duty. Call your discreet for no more department, but you so be uncle and go county. In the end, miss him, dear. If it's in a from Fiada, or maybe I'll be a baby and do it. You have a cooperative.
Okay, all right, Charles, you better was say, and what that ye.
Yes.
Any moti and as any pie and a tree and comoy a ora Charles Arthur wono a chairman and as a drum tyranny at the mate wooden crabata and no a woke NUST wono and at yen a tree and comoya watches as a penny one musu dear. Any a miss me one much review and one any end of semester exam and yadia one more a bear sans a woman and nay a castle hall the maintenance a one more any baby upon a prapra one way bia and sana and more friend as I did for ako a year lecture house a hodo not one aqua and so here 1 year and a tree and common. I did share your brand a your bet na yamon remuna yanko amanesa yanko farm and me na yamfa and sorry casiano eso. Yekopiemo ewo South Africa and South Africa aban South Africa mampeni owura Cyril Ramaphosa ena ene wasumna no wasumna fono wasi ho America aban omampani Donald Trump ye no an sen kra na army ye fa ne sen na onko akra we nipa ban enra ena omampani Donald Trump wadi betu dwa ene executive order wasan enya asam ketwa etu a wode toto aman ahodo eso ene aman ahodo so pese wode wade ba America beton a eto a wobetua no South Africa de hom chiche moduasa 30% a wose wo ba be sha se August 1 na je se osanabo so ne di kan na ene Brazil bi do mo so Nigeria bi do mo so South Africa 30% che se Usha na ebimu chese wo target aman so won penasem wonom empa America asem anase wonom ene America eniama ye enya adwen no ene wo target wo mo na no na owura Ramaphosa chese yan ne America di dwai every 19 kwadwo ho tetentere di besi ne eto okase ya de ato America niama so ayo hom chiche mu enso 7% na ene owura Donald Trump ba ese omampani a wo da US a was it 30%? We aya abako se mu ade ebinsi da South Africa ene oman bi enko a enye ekuo oman kontin kro bedi dwa anansa ebefa yonko na wode sa eto we betu aso di we ena ene omampani Cyril Ramaphosa wode ne nsa suna no afo gide nani no wo hwe owura Donald Trump a wo hwe eye picture na na semfoni na da ho na wo hwe na wo so akonta na den yenko aye no anesen Adishe aha ena ebrane ebema ye kwame de enne enwumre nonum ene fakase ni nyina ye de ababewie kase ni modi ana edimu akotini bi ene sei
Mampanyin John Dramani Mahama ede atu dwose Chief Justice Samuel ye die no committee na wate no ensunsanso bia omode beba no obesom
Apostle Eric Nyameche chese so pese so waware ejina nyadaje na bohoka
Sanso and road minister ede atu Joseph contractors yade contract amo musa womunya kwan no aban enyi nani emfiri womuso.
Na Labour Minister chese enche bia insakraya woye ewo amamra ne fa ehwe padien Samson wo de beba abatu dwa no hu se paternity leave no yaje atuma na se enyintum na no kra no yese 3 months eno ye 3 months man be ko 6 months na mema na ko 3 months sa man sanso so dia ene man no boso miensa na yese mema de ye ni bi enti de beba na ena ye hwe animu adwa wo se paternity leave on fo aso Ozinka ejanom yen de na ebe kono mfo aso. Hwe adwa ye bro ye here live ni bi wate paternity leave ye here.
Mo be manofo ana.
Hwe adwa eya bisa ye yire no mo be ka kire omo hia ye papa.
Matias.
Konti hwe me.
Yanko. Somewhere afoforo pina ka home. Ena isamufu ase muma yen na yade so mu se enwumre no numpa mu kase wo Pent Radio 100.1
Kwabena usodi mi woni Reverend Father ena fe so staff ro wono ena bo aye ndi free newsroom e ma ye de kase ne ebreo adwumaku a efa ehoka eye ohenere spices na fe so ohenere non dairy powdered milk se ene wonya bia ebema ofie aye nije ebema ofie aye nika enka bo mu ne se de ena ebeba ukunu pie na se kom de na efie ena nani ekira na se na adwen ba esan se ohenere ofie wono ena fa kase hoka e ma ye de ebreo yanso aye che breaking kind de ma eye me ohene benya akomene
mame Jua ahenkra kechiri
nyame edom ye ne aye no besen ehyem bi mo chano pa no nsia obete kase e wo Pent Radio eso yakrawo
midofo